So Operation Iago was a murder investigation into the death of Kyron Lee. About 10 to 9 on the 2nd of October 2022, we received a call from members of the public in Waterman Court in Sippenham in Slough to say that they'd found a male who had been stabbed and was severely injured.
Thames Valley Police, what's your emergency?
We've got somebody who's been stabbed here.
Is the person moving?
We don't know. We just heard some noise and there's loads of blood on the floor, so we need somebody to be here. I don't think he's breathing at the moment, but I mean the blood is everywhere in front of all the house and everything. So
what we quickly established was that Kyron had been cycling in Earls Lane nearby with a friend when he was struck by a VW Golf. He tried to run away but was set upon by 4 males with machetes who attacked him and then left him for dead. First and foremost, the family liaison officers were critical, not just to gather evidence for us, but also to sort of gain the trust of the family and keep them updated throughout and make sure that they felt central to the investigation. And they did play a central role in the information that they gave us that helped lead to the suspects. The forensics were incredibly important, particularly around the vehicle that it was stolen, but we managed to get forensics back on the car, DNA and fingerprints, which identified some of the suspects who were involved and that gave us a really strong link. CCTV was absolutely critical. That covered a number of areas. It wasn't just centred in Slough, but took us into London and Portsmouth as well. Our analysts played a massive role, and that was around looking at the phone data that we had, the communication between the suspects, and also analysing their handsets as well. And one handset in particular was an absolute goldmine for evidence for us. The search teams as well, they covered vast areas of Slough, and working with the analysts and the CCTV team, we were able to recover one of the murder weapons as well. We're now, over 18 months into the investigation, 4 trials, and we never stopped investigating. It just carried on because of the amount of inquiries and the material that we were gathering. So in addition to those that were directly involved in the murder, we arrested a significant number of individuals for related offences. So predominantly that was in relation to an assisting an offender. We also arrested those that we identified had helped supply the stolen vehicle and the clone plates to those directly involved. And that's a really important message to get across, that just because you're not directly involved in the murder, that doesn't mean you can do what you want, and you might think that you're well placed to support these individuals, but we'll come after you as well, and we'll make sure that you serve justice too.